Many people assume that maintaining good health requires taking a wide range of dietary supplements. However, this isn't really true. In fact, only a select few supplements have strong evidence supporting their benefits, and some of them may even be necessary for certain individuals. Beyond that, there are a handful that can be genuinely helpful depending on your personal lifestyle, nutritional habits, and current health condition. The rest, making up the vast majority of products on the market, either provide negligible results or no measurable benefits at all. In this video, we'll break down which supplements fall into each category. To keep this presentation clear and practical, we'll be focusing solely on the most commonly used supplements. Covering every single one would be unrealistic. The supplements discussed here are organized into 4 groups based on their real-world effectiveness and the strength of scientific research supporting their use. We'll begin with the least effective group, the ones largely driven by marketing hype and offering little to no meaningful health value, and then gradually move toward the supplements that are truly worth your consideration. Group D, generally not recommended. The first one is L-Carnitine, which is heavily promoted as a fat-burning supplement for weight loss. Its proposed benefit is increased fat metabolism. Some large-scale analyses, including a 2025 review involving over 16,000 participants, did find that L-Carnitine can lead to weight loss. But when you look at the actual numbers, the impact is very small. On average, just about 1.1 kilograms lost over 8 to 30 weeks. Compared to the cost and expectations, the benefit is hardly significant. Even more importantly, supplements like this don't address the true underlying factors that contribute to weight gain. That's why we place L-Carnitine and other so-called fat burners firmly in Group D. Next is Tribulus Terrestris, often advertised as a natural way to boost testosterone and improve male performance. Recent studies, including analyses from 2025, show very weak evidence suggesting it may slightly improve erectile function in men with existing dysfunction. However, there is no reliable proof that it raises testosterone levels. Most users are unlikely to experience any meaningful benefit. Any positive effects are mild and limited to specific cases, falling well below marketing claims. Another example in this group is Alkaline Water. It's marketed as a way to offset dietary acids and balance the body's pH. While that concept may sound appealing, the human body already has highly efficient systems, primarily the lungs and kidneys, to regulate acid-base balance. Drinking alkaline water cannot replace the benefits of naturally alkalizing foods like vegetables and fruits. Research shows no additional health advantage when drinking alkaline, oxygen-rich, or demineralized water compared to normal mineral water. In short, it's largely a marketing trend with no substantial benefit. Lastly, let's discuss calcium supplements, which many people take for bone health. While calcium is essential, the evidence on supplementation is not straightforward. Numerous studies show that in adults and older individuals, calcium supplements have little to no significant impact on bone density or fracture prevention. A few studies suggest slight benefits, but even those are limited. On top of that, concerns exist about possible cardiovascular risks linked to long-term calcium supplementation. Several scientific reviews conclude that any potential benefit in fracture prevention is minimal and may be outweighed by cardiovascular concerns. Because of this, experts do not recommend routinely increasing calcium intake via supplements to prevent osteoporosis or fractures. Personally, we believe calcium supplementation is usually unnecessary, unless someone has a very low dietary intake and cannot meet their needs through food. There is some indication that calcium supplementation may be helpful for younger adults, those in their 20s and early 30s, when bone mass is still reaching its peak. However, in older adults, the effect is much smaller. At best, calcium might help maintain bone health, but it will not rebuild lost bone mass. Since most people can meet calcium requirements through diet, calcium supplements also belong in Group D. Group C, supplements with targeted but proven benefits. The first supplement in this group is high-protein powders. Protein is a crucial nutrient for the human body, so it might seem that everyone should be taking protein supplements. However, in reality, most people can easily meet their daily protein requirements through regular foods such as meat, eggs, dairy products, cheese, and legumes. That said, protein supplements do have their place. They are beneficial for people with much higher protein needs, such as those who are physically active and want to build or maintain muscle mass. In these groups, protein powders are a common and effective tool. Additionally, protein supplements can be beneficial for people recovering from illnesses, injuries, or surgeries, where higher protein intake supports recovery. Older adults at risk of muscle loss, known as sarcopenia, may also benefit. Because their use is limited to specific groups but still meaningful, protein powders fit into Group C. Next is creatine, a natural compound found mostly in muscles, with smaller amounts in the brain, heart, and testes. Creatine is widely used by athletes and people looking to increase muscle mass and strength because it helps improve physical performance. Importantly, creatine is also beneficial for older adults experiencing natural age-related muscle decline, helping them maintain strength and functional capacity. There is also some evidence that creatine can modestly support bone health, although this effect is smaller compared to its impact on muscles. Combining creatine supplementation with resistance training can enhance these benefits. In addition to its effects on muscles and bones, creatine appears to support cognitive function, including memory and mental performance. Some studies even suggest it may help reduce plaque formation in arteries in adults and seniors. Overall, creatine is a supplement with proven benefits, but because its application is still relatively targeted, it belongs in Group C. Melatonin is another supplement in this category. Known primarily as a sleep hormone, melatonin helps regulate the sleep-wake cycle and improve sleep quality. While this alone could place it in a lower category, research shows melatonin has additional benefits. It may ease symptoms in digestive conditions such as acid reflux, irritable bowel syndrome, and stomach ulcers. Melatonin can also support cardiovascular health by helping to lower blood pressure, reduce plaque formation in arteries, and decrease the frequency of migraines. Its wide-ranging effects make it a valuable supplement, but since it is not a universal requirement, it remains in Group C. Collagen is also included here. Studies indicate that collagen improves the health of joints and skin and may support bones. It could also have a positive impact on blood vessels, strengthen the gut barrier, and even help with hair health. While collagen is beneficial, its effects are mostly targeted to specific areas, such as joint and skin health, and it works best alongside other nutrients like vitamin C, copper, iron, and zinc. For older adults or people who focus on physical appearance, collagen can be especially useful, but it still fits in Group C. Group B, useful supplements with broad benefits for most people. The first supplement in this group is zinc. This essential mineral has a wide range of proven health benefits. It strengthens the immune system, helps regulate blood sugar, supports thyroid function in people with hypothyroidism, and improves the activity of vitamin D in the body. Zinc also has a positive effect on mood, can improve sleep quality, reduce fatigue, and assist in the treatment of acne. Because of its broad benefits, zinc is very useful in many situations, which is why it belongs in Group B, though not everyone needs to supplement it daily if their diet is already adequate. Next is magnesium, a mineral involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in the body. Research shows that most people consume 20 to 30% less magnesium than recommended. While this doesn't mean everyone must take supplements, it is important to evaluate dietary intake. Magnesium deficiency can lead to cardiovascular issues, including heart palpitations, increased blood pressure, and a higher risk of heart disease. It can also reduce the effectiveness of vitamin D, weaken bones, and cause chronic fatigue, headaches, muscle cramps, and cognitive difficulties such as poor memory and concentration. Given its importance for overall health, magnesium is a key supplement for many people, especially if it is difficult to meet daily requirements through food. Vitamin C is another supplement in this group. Even though it is widely available in fruits and vegetables, many people do not get enough in their daily diet. Supplementing vitamin C can support immune function, improve iron absorption, increase collagen production for healthy skin, cartilage, bones, blood vessels, and teeth, and enhance nervous system function while reducing fatigue. Vitamin C is well tolerated and generally safe, making it a practical option for many people, especially when dietary intake is insufficient. Fiber supplements also fall into Group B. Fiber is found in vegetables, fruits, legumes, nuts, seeds, and whole grains. Despite its widespread presence, studies show that up to 80% of people do not consume recommended amounts. Fiber supports detoxification, protects against colon, stomach, pancreatic, and liver cancers, lowers the risk of hemorrhoids, reduces triglyceride levels, and is linked to a lower risk of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and stroke. Ideally, we'll increase fiber through diet first. Supplements are mainly helpful for those who cannot meet their needs through food, for example, due to digestive intolerance or dental issues. Finally, probiotics are included in this group. Gut bacteria play a critical role not just in digestion, but in overall health. Probiotics help regulate bowel movements, reduce abdominal pain caused by stress, decrease inflammation in the gut, and even have effects on mood, cognitive function, joint health, muscle strength, immune function, sleep quality, liver fat, and anemia. Everyday factors like stress or poor diet can disrupt gut bacteria, making probiotics a valuable supplement for many people. Because of this, they are a strong fit for Group B, Group A, essential supplements recommended for daily use. The first supplement in this group is omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA. These healthy fats are found in fatty fish like mackerel, sardines, salmon, and algae oil. Outside of these sources, it is difficult to get sufficient amounts through diet alone. Omega-3s have a wide range of scientifically proven health benefits, including supporting heart health, brain function, joint health, and reducing inflammation. Because most people do not regularly consume enough fatty fish, omega-3 supplements can be extremely helpful. Next, we have vitamin D, which is even more critical for health. There are 3 main reasons why vitamin D is essential. Most people have a deficiency, it is not naturally abundant in foods, and it functions more like a hormone than a typical nutrient, with multiple health benefits across different systems. Vitamin D supports bone health, immune function, muscle strength, cardiovascular health, and even mental well-being. Supplementation is most effective in deficient individuals, as taking extra vitamin D when levels are already adequate does not provide additional benefits. These 2 supplements, omega-3s and vitamin D, stand out as the most important for daily use, especially given how common deficiencies are and how few people consistently meet their needs through diet alone. For these reasons, they belong in Group A. That wraps up our overview of the most important dietary supplements. We hope this guide helps you understand which supplements are truly useful and which are mostly marketing hype. If we missed any supplements you're curious about, let us know in the comments and we'll consider making a video about them. We'd also love to hear about your personal experiences with any of these supplements, so feel free to share your stories in the comments as well. Your input can help others learn and make informed choices. And of course, if you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us continue creating quality content, and we'll see you in the next one.